Hello there, and welcome back to Corey Loses for the continuation of our Thrawn's Revenge 3.2 preview playthrough as the Hapes Consortium. In the last episode, we took Akasi, Jindine, and Mandalore. Mandalore is getting ready to be our new happy little Mandalorian production planet, as we are hopefully going to get a bunch of influence units from there. And the fleet with Tachum, I guess I'm going to send down here. Well, this ground force that we used to take Mandalore is going back to the Manticore to support that fleet, which we're going to hunt down the last Imperial shipyard with. So let's get all of them over there. Oops, I didn't actually move anything. And how are the fleets looking? 292, that's fine. 293, that's one off, that's still fine. 208. Not as great. 38. Just you wait. And this battle dragon can go into the 208 of Hesha and Astarta. So do we have anything else we need to we absolutely need to reinforce? The 260 there and the 177 here could be better. So let's build some more stuff down on this side. We will get elf ear thingy, Rapunzel, streetcar named Marge reference, and any capitals that they need there. You have nothing bigger, so let's get 2 Terraphons, and we're going to put those in these fleets. You can just go over to the side so you don't get auto-stacked on. And Jindine, we're going to build up a lot of these planets that are going to be kind of our border planets now. Like, Jindine has access pretty much from now until the end of time. Hakasi kind of will. But I think what we need to do next is hit Prakith. We're Prakithing. And I don't know if Biss is starting with anything spawned on it. Like, one of the things we've always intended to do is put the neutral planets with stuff on them so they don't just get retreated to. Because that can mess up planet ownership and can't actually get to them later, so it can be a whole mess. But I think right now there's nothing on it. So once we have Prakith and Odic, we can just move into Biss. Hey, look, it's the Thrawn Brigade.
Choose your reinforcements.
So speaking of getting to Biss, this is kind of scary, though. There's an interdictor. They're all turning. They're all turning around. I like that. I like that for them. Okay, we're gonna go for this guy. I think I've heard of him. O'Leary House Fleet Commander. Coronals. Shield Popper. Alpha. We'll get our own combat bonus in Shelik. We need some battle dragons with indefatigable dragon tails, yeah. Transitory swarms, Jimmy Neutron, Whip Black Hole, Nachi, Ancient Warrior, Magic School Bus, Invictus, It's Fine, ISD Fodder, Taiho, Right Place, Wrong Time, and Thrawn's Revenge Patch 2.4. Like, if we can kill Thrawn, that just makes it so much easier to kill everyone else. So, that's a Control A. There you go. Especially while they're turned around. Like, hit those engines, please. Okay. I need to switch some of them over to that one, because it's the one that's actually shooting at us. Alright, let's start getting different weapons targeted. Because that is important for killing the unit. I don't need to, like, super split everything up, but if I can get a few things. Because they'll still, after they kill their first target, they're going to spread out a bit more. Alright, you don't want to go too far out. Like, if we can do this, then they are... The Empire's basically done. I was worried about Odic being a harder battle, because I was assuming that was where they'd be. But if they're at Prakith, then Odic at the last shipyard will be a bit easier for us to get to. Alright, they're trying to block for Thrawn. Alright, we started taking the front of that ship out, and this is going up a bit too far. You probably want to get into that main part of the fleet a little bit more. You go forward. Alright, anything with shields can get pulsared. Though the pulsar is probably not going to be in range of those guys. As soon as Thrawn dies, that's like... That's a ton of extra stats just gone. So please, please kill Thrawn. He's turning slightly. He's turning slightly. We're gonna miss everything. Come on. Here comes the bombs again. That's 2 hard points. We have lost shields on Invictus. Legar says, would you please be kind enough to grow the Obi-Wan mullet? I can safely say that will not be a hairstyle I try to emulate. Like, the longest my hair has been in a long time was like 2 weeks ago before I messed it up with my last haircut. But I think that's a limit to how far I'm going.
Keep your eyes open. Try not to let one on your tail. On my tail.
Alexi's asking, are Terraphon ships on the Hapens really worth it? They're kind of like battle dragons, but with lighter weaponry. Not like less weaponry, but lighter. So they are really good at hitting enemy corvettes and small frigates in a way that battle dragons actually can't. They're not as useful against other capital ships. Like, for those, you'd want battle dragons over them, but they do have pretty usable and clear niche. Thank you, Flagar, for the gifted sub to Alexi. Appreciate it. Alright, let's get over to Dorja with what we got left here. We've taken a lot of damage onto the mist, but it's still getting... Oh my god. Fighters, what are you doing up there? Get back here, please. I think they were killing the fighter hero they have. We need to make sure that none of our ships get accidentally boarded. The AI can board you with Niles Farrier. Like, if the AI has boarding shuttles, they technically can use them. We just don't tell them to get them. Like, it'd be really inefficient for them to use them, because, like, the player is just going to destroy the boarding shuttle more often than not. Figur's asking, will Coda be added to Thrawn's Revenge? Probably not. There's a lot of, like, Jedi that we know existed in the period that did more that we still have to do. So it's not super likely that Coda was doing anything really after Endor. Because he's going to be in Imperial Reign, he's going to be in Fall of the Republic. Coda gets a lot of... Coda gets a lot of other opportunities. So he's not really going to be lacking for places to show up. Alright, let's try to get over to the shipyard and the station now that we've beaten through their ISDs. They do still have more fighter heroes with Turfineer there. Thank you, Flagar, for another gifted sub to Rayon. That's 42 today. Very appreciated.
Rendezvous at Mark 6.1. Rendezvous at Mark 6.1. Ready. Rendezvous at Mark 6.
Oh, go and bomb those. Just bomb them.
Scratch one. Stay in attack formation. Watcher 6. Squadron reporting. Stay in attack formation.
Yeah, Alex, yeah, I said they were good versus smaller ships.
Standing by.
They're like anti-small battle dragon.
Look out! No good. I can't maneuver. Swinging around. That's got him. Fire.
All right, let's get up there a little bit more.
I've been hit.
I'm gonna send the bombers straight over to the shipyard.
Stay in attack formation. No good. I can't maneuver.
Because we'll have most of our ships in range of the Golan in a second.
Boarding in.
Here we go. Ooh, you're going too far up. So actually, we might be able to cover it. Because I think it's mostly the interdictor that's shooting it now. There is
Look out! Crease to full throttle.
there's a coronal on the way, and there is a weapon from the Golan that's hitting it. Oh wait, you need to stop.
Attack formation. I'm in range. I've got my approach.
Okay, I think we protected that. We just need to protect the Terraphon now.
That's got him.
Right. That is another hero dead. Then it's just Mr. Fineer,
I'm in range. Ready for command.
the thin veneer of Fineer.
Target's coming in fast. I'm in range.
You are literally just engines. Get out of there.
Swinging around.
Do Hapens have boarding shuttles? They do. My friend is asking, when it says on a carrier, for example, fighters 2/4, what does that mean exactly? So if we look at our transitory forms here, so the first number, so for fighters 2/4 there, the first number is how many it puts out at first, and then the second number is how many are in reserve. So there's 2 fighter squadrons that it puts out, 2 bomber squadrons, and then there are 4 more to replace those if they die. So that's 6 total of each.
That's got him. Enemy unit disabled. Enemy unit disabled.
All right, let's get that shipyard or the trade port now.
Scratch one.
This Turfineer is having a rough time in that giant ball of stuff. Okay, you can stay. You're anti-fighter. That's your job.
Keep your eyes open. Target's
You're
coming in
supposed
fast.
to kill them.
Stay in attack formation.
Don't just let him get away.
I've got my approach vector.
Get on over there.
I need help here.
Don't bother with fighters in the ball with the hero fighters. Just let the anti-fighter take care of it. And I think we need to get a Taruba over there
I'm losing power.
so we can kill that IPV.
Look out.
All right, that's a whole Imperial stack wipe, which does mean that we are headed into Dark Empire. We got 5 weeks before Mr. Palpatine shows up.
Try not to let one.
Dark Empire is actually going to change significantly in how it works,
Got my approach.
not just in content, but in like
I've got my approach vector.
how it works in point 3. So that's going to be exciting.
I've got my
You'll hear the first part of some of that in the anniversary stream
Loosen up.
for how eras are changing in general, but the Dark Empire specifics will probably come a little bit later. More fun to talk about that once more of the content is ready for it. Alright, Rakith and Odic. Let's check out what's going on with
Vehicle
Odic.
in production.
We do need a ground force on that side too. But let's go to Chardon with let's use the Tachum's fleet.
Location confirmed.
We were over it for a second. And should I save? How far are we in here? Was 242, 259. That makes sense. Makes sense for a save. So we won't have to worry about bypassing Biss. We'll have to just go in and fight at Biss and kill all the stuff at Biss. So we'll need to leave this fleet around for that. They won't have a chance to get to the Eclipse. It seems like the Eclipse and the Sovereign have caused some issues with crashing for a long time. It seems like it might have been something from the petroglyph patches where like box selecting them causes issues. I'm not sure what else could cause what's happening there. I don't know if it's going to be a bug that we're able to fix. But if you don't box select them, it seems like it just isn't a problem. So like I'd rather not have to cut the super laser from the Eclipse and Sovereign, because that's kind of what their whole deal is.
Commencing.
Oh, you had it crash when the AI had it? That's okay, that theory's out the window then. It's very weird and
What is it, Commander?
not ideal.
Right away. What is your order?
Choose your reinforcements.
On my way.
Where's the next target?
Constructing.
What do you need? Moving.
Alright, let's get a transport so we can go up to the next. I do like how these textures come together.
I go. Heading out.
Construction complete.
I'm gonna try to get to that landing zone. And you go to that.
I am waiting.
You
On
go
my
to
way.
that. Oh, fly up. Crap. If you'd been in the air, we could have killed that right away.
Awaiting your command. Moving to that location. Heading in that
I
direction.
don't know if we're going to be able to get to the other landing zone either.
What is my next objective?
See if we can.
Do you have a plan? Of course. I'm here.
Course plotted.
I think we gotta try to kill the...
Yes. What is it, Commander?
It's gonna be hard to get to any of the
So be it.
other landing zones or capturables.
Spreading out. Copy. Moving into position.
Yeah, let's get out of there. I think we're kind of screwed on landing zones. Like, there's not really a way for us to get to them without killing most of their forces.
Adjusting navicomputer.
Reporting. Moving.
Might be able to sneak in the north there.
Coordinates received. Awaiting your orders.
Yeah, Rook and Savaoth are
Yes, sir.
gonna be difficult as well.
Ready. Advancing.
Alright, let's try to set up some turrets on the side.
Yes, sir.
Ready for action.
And
Heading out.
those are infantry only.
Artillery online. Yes, sir. Roger.
We have... What's the capturable? Technically a sensor, but not one of the ones with ping, so we won't be able to get anything. Okay, that's just neutral. You don't have to worry about that.
Roger that.
Okay, hopefully we'll be able to get through here. Okay, don't take cover. Just
Copy. Keep going.
get up there.
I copy. On my way.
And artillery, please. I think if we get in here, we can take the landing zone now. Nope, run.
Instructions.
Yes, sir.
That rook shooting at it.
Heading out, sir.
Unit capacity.
Reporting.
We've secured a landing zone.
Okay.
Right away. Heading out, sir. In direction. Over there.
Need to kill that AA turret. I'm gonna get I think food?
Course.
Air units in dogs.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Fall out, troops.
Unit destroyed.
Alright, healing. Come on in.
Form up. Attacking target. Avoiding fire. Target in sight.
We've definitely seen Rook.
It is about time.
Well, I guess we're destroying the housing.
Target locked. Ready for attack.
Come around there. That should be repairing now.
Roger that. Order.
We'll get over there and we'll tell you to deploy.
Copy. Location confirmed. Let's go.
Awaiting your command.
And get up there.
What is my next objective?
Heading out.
So if you deploy, can you kill... Oh, that's Joris. Infantry, nope, you're gonna get zip-zap. Zap-zap. Crap, they have a shield. Not even a Marvel Agents of.
If I must.
It's a regular one. Okay, you can all go in there, because Joris is up here. That's the problem we're gonna have. These should all be vehicles. So without the infantry there, I think we're in slightly better shape on that. Don't get bombed, please. Nope, you don't shoot him. You don't shoot him, you just walk by, tell him to have a nice day, and move on. You don't do that.
Of course.
Okay, let's go down to get that turret. If he walks away... Well, you have a lot of anti-infantry, so there's nothing we can do when he goes down the stairs. But if we go and kill the rest of the map,
Ready. Reporting in. This way. Yes, sir. Fire. All right, man. Affirmative.
Is he getting healed by the... Is that where Joris came back to? Oh, we got more terrain that's blocking. No, it doesn't look like he made it to that.
Over there. Fire.
Instructions. Attacking the enemy.
Ready to go. Open fire.
Alright. There's a really easy way to kill him when he comes to us next time if we have to.
Roger. Coordinates received.
And it's called Orbital Bombardment. What's being destroyed on that? Was that our Vork again? I think that was our Vork.
Reporting in.
Okay.
Right away.
Well,
I'll follow your lead. Sir. We're right behind you.
there we go. There. Bye-bye, Joris. Now it's time for bye-bye, Rook. Oh, we can actually use the bombing run on that. I think Rook was in there. I think he might have run away. Oh yeah, that's right. We really need to move around, because I was hoping that I'd keep him locked in place, but that was slightly off on that. Joris shelled out, nice.
Come on, men.
Oh, there's the Vork.
Ready to roll. Copy. Keep going. This way. Ready for orders.
Rook, you're the last hero of this era. You got nothing. You don't even like the Empire. Just
Affirmative.
if you retreat, you're fine.
Roger that. Scouting location. Reporting. Over there. Moving up. Attack.
Oh shit. Get it out of there.
Commander. Roger. Come on, men. This way. Yes, Commander. Location confirmed. Moving into position. Open fire.
I mean, we may change some of the weapon types to more standardly use the don't opportunity fire when targeting tag, but
Awaiting
there's
your
not like
command.
specific plans there.
We'll keep our eyes open.
Maybe as like a quality of life pass somewhere.
Waiting orders.
But again, nothing
Executing flyby.
specifically locked in for that.
Attacking target. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's the field base. They're leaving. Okay, yeah, good. Ruck, just leave. Retire to Honegger. Technically, you die in the retreat, but we're just gonna say that that's not what happens here.
System control achieved.
There, he's not even in the casualty log. He's just... He's gone. He went home. He's having a good time.
Tactical
But we
battle
can go to
unit.
Odic. Oh, we actually made it to Chardon. That's nothing. One KDY strike. Could have been fun to kill, because I like the KDY strikes. We've made it to one planet away from the end of the galaxy. We're only a jump away from Scarl as well. And Dean, you are nearly at the next level. I think we'll get a level 2 on the Meridian there. Don't need a ton of fancy stuff.
Construction.
Akasi, get up there.
Beginning construction. Building cancelled.
A bunch of barracks. Alright, Odic. And it leaves Biss as our next target. Yeah, they moved the entire fleet up to Bracketh.
Inbound.
They didn't practice what they preach.
Choose your reinforcements. Reinforcements en route. Reinforcements en route. Reinforcements en route.
All right, that is all in. Ooh, it is a level 3 shipyard. I forgot. I for some reason was thinking level 2.
Choose your reinforcements.
So I forget. I don't think there's anything particularly threatening the level 3 capitals. Victories. Okay, that is a problem. Not a problem, but that is something to worry about.
I've got my approach vector.
Everyone's asking, how is the Clips channel doing? I need to post more on it for it to really do well.
Back that target.
Like, most of the videos are only getting about 500 views for that. So, I need to get to a point where I'm posting, like, daily. But it's just so much work to do all the channels.
Keep your eyes open.
Because that's part of what I was kind of talking about last episode with the figuring out exactly what each channel is good for, or what fits each channel. And I actually do really like making the clips, because if there's stuff that I don't feel like would make a good 5 or 6 minute video on datapad or loses, then that's perfect for it. But it's not,
Reporting. They're coming around. Loosen up. That's got him. Attacking.
it does take a significant amount of editing time.
Got my approach vector.
Like, ideally, I'd want to post, like, 1 or 2 per day, plus a video a day on loses, plus stream almost every day except for Saturday, and then get out, like, 1 really good datapad video per week. Like, the more... Datapad is the one where I've, like, most decided on, like, rarer content, but, like, higher quality, deeper dives on specific topics. And loses, the more I do, like, Let's Play stuff, I feel like it doesn't really fit as much having, like,
I've got my approach vector.
other news stuff on it. Like, EAW mod news still fits on it, even if it's almost entirely Let's Play stuff, but I don't know. Trying to make all of them be too much at once. And I don't have time for quite as much as I'm trying to do.
I'll try and draw their fire. Swinging around.
Like, with the clip stuff, I especially want to be set up for coming into the next Star Wars games that get released as well.
One on your tail.
A lot of news coming out of that.
Enemy unit disabled. That's it. Scratch one.
So we got, like, as soon as the Bit Reactor game starts having more news coming out of it, I think that's going to be a really big thing that I try to cover a lot of on clips as well as on loses.
Target's coming inbound. Firing. I'll try and draw their fire.
That is... actually, that's not going to be the end of the Empire, really, because we do still have Fondor to take, and we're going to have Biss in a minute. So,
I've got a pick. Ready for orders. As good as gone.
they've still got a level 4 shipyard and a level... Actually, that'd be 2 level 4 shipyards off of that. They had Scarl for a while, but Scarl's gone between all 3 of the remaining factions pretty repeatedly.
Encountering resistance.
Oh shit. That's a lot of... Nope, they got it. That last salvo got it.
Hold on. I've got my approach vector. I've got my approach vector.
Rip.
Ready for command. Got one.
Oh, there's a missing texture on that.
Enemy has got one. Calling for me, sir. Stay in attack formation.
Is there like an IPV in there somewhere?
My tail. Got a pick. Stay in attack formation.
I think that was like an IPV or something. Time is it in Canada? Well, where I am in Canada, it's 3:19. I live in Ottawa. But there's 3 hours to the left of me, to the west of me, like 2.5 hours to the east. Big place. Lots of hours to cover.
Nebulon B frigate destination acquired. Order acknowledged.
Let's see what's on the ground here on Odic. There wasn't anything firing at me from the planet, so there's no GTS thing. Chardon is next to empty. I think we want to take both Odic and Chardon off this. Oh, actually, Rook made it here. He did make the escape. I think because he's stealthy? Well, I gave you the chance, Rook. You could have just left. I guess they won't respawn or despawn for a little while. To the actual swap. So that's a lot of heroes. Not much else for units. And no Jedi.
Invasion commencing.
Jedi. And of course, that's all without even considering my real long-term plan of
What is my next objective? Right away.
a history channel.
Reinforcements.
Adjusting.
Not the history channel, like I'm not going to be doing shows
I'm
on
here.
pawn
Moving.
shops and
Yes.
digging up non-existent gold on a
Moving out.
weird island,
Course plotted.
but
Adjusting navigation.
maybe I should. Maybe that'd be more
What is it,
fun.
Commander? What is your order? I go. Where is the next target?
Like I could just do a pawn shop
Moving
that runs
Construction complete.
only accepting currency dug up from ghosty islands.
Moving to coordinates.
Bam.
Repair station constructing.
What do you need?
I think I solved it.
Repair
Okay,
station
I think I'm gonna sell this repair station. There's gonna be a sensor.
Scouting. On my way. Ready to go.
sensor
We'll go with double sensors on this.
Area.
I'm very afraid of the
Copy.
whole Rook of it all.
construction complete.
So you sell, you get
Awaiting instructions.
that.
Affirmative. Reporting in.
I just don't know where
Construction
some of
complete.
those guys are. Like, I think if we go north, we're probably no craters. What the fuck?
Roger that.
We're out of inventory. Time to explode.
Scouting area. Ready.
I am waiting.
That's how reality works.
On the way.
All right, let's sit you up over here.
Heading out.
That is now my landing zone. Okay, hi Rook. Take cover. Don't say I didn't warn you, Rook. I gave you a chance. The real question is,
Ready.
where is their...
Full out.
Where's Koval? Alright, then this army is just gonna wait until we have Abyss open to attack. It's gonna be our core defense fleet.
Awaiting orders. Enemy. Enemy. Form up. Keep going.
Yeah, come back down here. I'm gonna throw some Galneys on that side to protect against any infantry incursions in the rear. Take out those AA turrets. Well, it's just one. But now we're good on the bombing run too. They don't have any like planetary shield or anything.
What is my next objective?
I think we're good. No, you are definitely getting shot by stuff. That's not good. Frost. Alright. Frost is just chilling in the structure.
Unit destroyed.
Did we just lose all of them? No, we had some make it. I think just one made it. Alright, put those main cannons to use. Come on. You got this. There's more of you than there is of them. No, I'll pull the tanks back. Because they can help destroy those structures a bit more efficiently than the Vork on its own. And we just head straight down there. You're still good on that. You infantry can start moving down those main streets. There's all the structures. Well, technically not all of them. There's still a factory left on that side. And Rook is still running around somewhere. I suppose I have to kill him or else he'll retreat. Because he is such a stealthy guy.
It will be done.
So like he's just gonna be removed by the era change, so we can try to let him sneak past. Because we're not about to invade the two northern planets that I think he might... No, he's going to go to Fondor. He's got to go to Fondor. I think.
System control achieved.
Building under
Rook has
construction.
been killed.
Building under construction.
He's in transit. The era change might miss him. No, with those removals, that's looking for the object rather than finding the objects on planets. The points where the scripts will miss objects is where it's getting them not from like finding that ID and replacing them. It's when it's like, oh, if someone owns this planet, do something to that planet. Like all the era transitions are looking just for like for Rook specifically, Thrawn, whomever. So it's the location element.
Invasion commencing.
All right, let's invade. Chardon is our last target for this one.
What is it, Commander?
Choose your reinforcements.
Adjusting navicomputer. Course plotted.
Reinforcements en route.
What is your
All right, it's more heroes, but I think it's like the last of the Ariado Authority ground heroes.
Ready. Reporting in.
Where's the next target?
Watchers is asking which planets give you special units. I'm about to finish my PA campaign and I want to have everything special. There's a log at the left of the screen, like a story log. It looks like a little book. You can open that and it'll tell you any
To that location.
of those kinds of
What do you
things.
need? Awaiting instructions.
Standing by.
The heart, that'll tell you the other stuff. That tells you the influence units.
Ready to go. Here come across the enemy.
All those buttons, just always click all those buttons.
Attacking. There they are. Targeting. Commander, moving to coordinates.
I am waiting.
Can the forces of a different faction be integrated if they're above a planet that's going to be integrated?
What
No, it won't give the new owner those units. What's supposed to happen is anything that doesn't belong to the next faction gets replaced elsewhere, like for the original owning faction. Like if you have in Fall of the Republic, the way it's intended to work, when the CIS integrates a sub-faction, is that if the Republic has a fleet over the planet, then it's supposed to put the Republic fleet elsewhere. Like it'll technically delete the Republic fleet and put it elsewhere.
Right away.
but the second part is failing currently,
What is my next objective?
so they don't get moved.
Do you have a plan?
They just get yeeted at the moment, but it'll never end up as part of the
Of course.
other faction.
Awaiting your order. Reporting. Location confirmed. Fall out.
Oh shit, they have
What is it, Commander?
they have an A6.
Engaging. They won't escape.
They still have their A6 starting force.
So be it.
Let's move out.
What is your order?
That's kind of scary. Here, let's actually just try to hit the frontal weapons. Well, Livette runs away.
Moving.
Very bravely runs away. But I think we might be able to kill at least most of the frontal weapons on this. And then it's much less threatening. There you go. Well, rear, frontal, it's all relative with the Juggernaut. We killed at least some of the weapons.
I go.
Okay. Can you go over to the structure? No, I think they have a lot of AA. No, those were over there. But that'll still stop bombing runs, so we probably don't want to go on that way. Let's try to focus down the Juggernaut while some of you come in the other direction. We do need some more infantry in on this. I think we should mostly be able to kill what's left with the Vork, as long as we try to stay on this side. It's just two hard points now. Oh, that's an AA turret. I want that. There we go. Alright, let's go with Rakud, actually. There we go.
Do you have a plan? It will be done.
Oh, shit. With that. She should still be able to take out those even with the back to tank. Now that that one's dead, we can just take the back to tank.
Here.
Please let me have the landing zone.
Coordinates received. Copy.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna try to bomb something.
Ball out.
I don't think they're gonna make it through, but they can try. This is definitely not the ideal landing zone. There is a landing zone. Okay, let's see how they fare on their way through. I could have used sensor ping for that, but who cares?
Reporting. Let's go.
We still have the sensor ping up now.
Right away.
Are they gonna make it? There's one Mytil down. No! They still got some bombs off. Sick. Alright, that means Livette.
Commander.
You can ping here and just drop those.
What is your order? Moving to that location.
Alright, now we can slowly traipse our way down into there.
Ready. Let's move out. This way. Let's go. Over there.
The flash blinds are
Attack that target.
really inflicting some losses on this battle. Okay, you guys are not really infantry combat specialists, but they're just some army troopers, so you should be
Head in
okay.
that direction. Of course.
We need to destroy that before
I'll follow your lead.
it just keeps healing. Livette,
What do you wish?
I'm not really very healthy right now. Oh shit.
Strike. Eliminate them. It is about time.
I think these are all Galney, so they're kind of the opposite.
Kill the enemy.
Yeah, I want you guys on that. I want you guys on that. And then
Firing!
you come up for the flash. Oh, that's dead.
If I must. Then on.
Snopel gets Scopel.
What is my next objective? I
Or just, you know what? There. They're being
They will
they're being shitty. Where are you, Livette? Okay, Livette, you're gonna go do some infantry on infantry violence.
Yes, sir. This way. We can cover Roger. Yes, sir. Keep going.
It is pointless to resist.
kill them.
Guarding the rear. Right away.
Drop even more infantry on them.
Sir.
And anti-infantry. Can't run away from tanks. You're slower than them. I think it's literally just him left. Nope, it is not literally
What
just
is
him
your
yet.
order?
The enemy
And now he's
has
dead.
been defeated. Planetary control achieved. Constructing.
Alright, there's Chardon. So that is going to do it for this episode. We got one more that we're going to record here today, I think. So for all of you watching on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Hope you have enjoyed the series so far, and hope to see you next time. Bye. Which don't go anywhere.